Hello and welcome to the workshop. This has been a great week for us down here. We've been having a lot of fun. We record the next episode of our podcast tomorrow. We record them every Friday, post them every Tuesday. Things are just going well. And speaking of that podcast, if you have not listened to it already, we will put a link in the description of this video. You can go check that out. Disclaimer though, it is not, I repeat, it is not a sneaker podcast. It is a podcast about everything else, everything but sneakers, music, food, movies, sports, not sneakers, just so we're clear about that. Now, here is where we talk about sneakers, and we're going to talk about sneakers right now because we have a pair that is hot fire flames. Let's break them out in 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. The Nike Air Fear of God 1 in the light bone colorway. These just released January 19th and retail was $350, which I know is a lot, but resale is even more. It's like double that now. And they sold out instantly, and you know how the hyped up sneakers go. So we showed you the black colorway a couple months ago or whenever that was, maybe not quite that long ago. We actually had those early. Shouts to Kicks R for us for helping us make that possible, and shouts to them on these as well. That's where I picked these up. If you're familiar with the channel, you know we do a lot of business with them, and that is where I got this sneaker. So shouts to them. We'll put all their info in the description of this video as well, and anyone who wants to check them out can definitely do that. Now, I think this pair is a lot better than the black colorway, and I liked the black colorway, maybe not as much as everyone else, but this colorway right here is the one. And also, since we're comparing, I like this model way more than the shoot around. The shoot around is kind of, it's all right to me. Maybe I'd like them more if this pair didn't exist, but the Air Fear of God 1 is definitely better than the shoot around. In my opinion. Buckets, you agree?
I agree.
Much better. So this is my favorite of the bunch so far. I guess there's been 4 of them. That's technically a bunch. This is my favorite of the Nike Fear of God stuff. A few details. Light bone, obviously, super nice color, and the quality on these is Mutabella. Little swoosh on the side, little swoosh on the back, little Fear of God underneath that. I like how subtle the branding is. Zipper on the back as well, white midsole, and I love this air bubble. It's one of my favorite parts of the sneaker. You got the funky lacing setup and an all white outsole. It just feels like a high fashion sneaker, which is dope. Especially because it's a Nike, and that's not normally what we get, especially because they let Jerry Lorenzo create his own sneaker model. Well, he actually created the 2 sneaker models, as I mentioned, this one being my favorite, but that's a lot different way to collaborate than just taking a Nike sneaker that already exists and plugging in a couple different details or a couple different colors, maybe a few new features, like they just did with the Fear of God Air Skylon 2. That was another Fear of God Nike collaboration, but much more basic, much simpler than these. So I'm curious to see where they go with this one. I really dig them. I don't know how wearable they are for me. I guess time will tell. I'm not really a high fashion guy per se, although every once in a while you can catch me on my runway shit. You just never know. We will see, but I do dig them, and I do think it's a really dope collaboration and a really cool sneaker. How do you feel about them though? Like them, love them, hate them? I know the retail price point. I know that's a lot of money to spend on a sneaker, but then again, it's a designer sneaker, in which case it's not that much. Most designer sneakers are at least double the retail. So I guess it depends how you look at it, but it is a lot of money. Leave a comment below and let us know however you're feeling, whatever emotions you feel within you. Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker. Until then, I'm out of here.